Hey guys, it's Cheryl with Magical Melody, and what you're about to see is my week 25 and 6-month post-op VSG update. This is going to be kind of long, so you might want to get something to drink and some popcorn and sit back and enjoy. My highest weight ever was 250.4, day of surgery, 241.4, and last week I was 179.2. This week I'm 178.3. So that's basically a 1 pound loss for the week. And I forgot to mention too that my surgery was at Tenova Healthcare with Dr. William Steely. So this is a little bit different of an update because it is basically my 6-month update. I know it's early, but the reason I decided to do it early is because Tuesday, as you know, is July 4th, and Wednesday is July 5th, and I have some things planned with my kids on those 2 days because I have 2 girls who have birthdays that are close to each other. Like, my older daughter's birthday is late part of June, and then my younger daughter's birthday is like mid-July, so their birthdays are about 2.5, 3 weeks apart. And so it's just easier for me to have their parties together instead of separate. It's just financially makes more sense to do it that way. So I'm going to be busy with that. So that is why I'm starting early. And I promised you that I would have it up by this weekend. So here I am. I was going to show you some things. Remember how last week I was telling you that I was feeling yucky, kind of tired, and kind of sluggish, and just yuck? Well, over the last couple of days, I realized what that was. I know I said that I was not going to add any vitamins, which I haven't added vitamins. I just replaced the vitamins I was already taking with other vitamins. Like, I was taking all those Berry Melts bariatric vitamins, and I decided that financially, because me and my husband both have to take vitamins now, it's not that economical. It's like $125. No, I think it went up. It's like $135 now. Our bulk order from Bariatric Pal every other month. And it's basically like 1 big bottle of calcium, like 2 bottles of vitamins, and a bottle each of the iron and B12 and biotin, all in one bulk order. It's not bad, but like I said, it can cost quite a bit, especially when we're both having to take them because now he's post-op. And he's around about 180 right now. So we're about the same. But anyway, so I got some more vitamins. I forgot to bring my vitamin B1 up. I recently started taking vitamin B1 because it has the thiamine in it. So here is what I was taking before my surgery. It's by GNC, and it's the women's, let me make sure it's in focus. Okay, yeah, it's the Women's Ultra Mega Complete Multivitamin, and it has it has everything in there. It's got iron in there, and it's got some vitamin D and stuff like that in there also. And I'm trying to finish these off because I quit taking them when I got my surgery, obviously, because you can't swallow pills when you have your surgery. They look like this. No, kind of big, but I'm able to swallow those now and it doesn't bother me. And so is my husband now able to take actual pills instead of having to do the chewables all the time. The reason that I did this is to try and see if it helped me feel a little bit better. And what I noticed is right away, I feel a lot better than I did. Like, you know, I think that I've heard on one of the videos. I'm not sure. I think it was Hello VSG 2016 that said this. She said that some of the chewable vitamins and vitamins made by other companies sometimes can be filled with a lot of fillers, and they're not necessarily the actual vitamin or as much as they say they are on the bottle. So for whenever I run out of those women's vitamins I just showed you, I got these that are compared to Centrum Complete Multivitamin. And they're equate. They're not actual Centrum. And I saw in a lot of other videos of post-op VSG people who had been taking Centrum vitamins, and they said they were good. And then this is the calcium citrate that I found. It's calcium citrate plus vitamin D3. It's equate version, I think, for Citracal. And those are there. So I'm going to start taking those as soon as we run out of all of our chewable calcium, which I believe we only have one more bottle of chewable calcium left. And we even actually have one more bottle of the chewable multivitamins, but I'm going to let my husband take those since he's not as far out as I am, and that'll help him. And then this is the iron that I got. These are Nature Valley, so I know they're legitimate. And I took one of these today. I don't know what my blood levels are yet because, my bad, I haven't been out to get my blood drawn. I'm going to do it Monday morning. Oh yeah, and one more thing. This is biotin. I've been taking this one. This is the 10,000 microgram, which if you watch Dr. Weiner on his videos with the Pound of Cure, he tells you that you're supposed to take 10,000 micrograms of biotin on your vitamins to help with the hair loss and stuff like that. Immediately started feeling better over yesterday when I started taking these vitamins, and then I felt even better when I started taking this iron, and I just take one today. So I think that might have been what it was, is that the iron pills by Berry Melts just wasn't giving me enough iron, and I have been anemic before my surgery, so the chances of me being anemic now are much higher, I would say. On the shampoo here, this Alipoo and Ginger shampoo from Paul Mitchell that I showed you in my protein bar haul. This stuff is actually working rather well. The hair loss is still happening. However, I'm losing less hair. Before it was getting to where it was like big wads like that, but now it's only a little. So I would say that most definitely this shampoo and conditioner is helping my hair. And also, I wanted to show you this here because I don't know if anybody has heard of It Works and all that stuff. Have you ever tried the crazy wrap thing? I'm not a distributor, but I've been a customer of theirs for a very, very long time. I've used their greens, and I have used their ThermoFit before because of exercise. And what I'm using with them right now is greens, and I'm using their wraps. I don't know if you've ever tried the wraps, but they're supposed to help tighten your loose skin and help diminish all that cellulite and all that tissue. It's that fat underneath of your skin that causes cellulite. I think they say submucous tissue or something. And if you have a lot of that going on, then it causes your cellulite. And so it causes you to detox your skin and detox that area to help you with some of that tissue. And the reason I'm doing it is because I have major stomach issues, which you will see in my skin flick. Yeah, my stomach is, well, for one thing, because of the weight loss, the repeated over the years, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. Plus, I've had 3 children, and now I'm losing weight again, which I've lost 72 pounds in 6 months. That's an incredible amount of weight to lose in such a very short period of time. And when that happens, as you all know, you get this skin hanging. These wraps help with some of that. And I have lost a couple of more inches off of my stomach from using them. I'm about ready to go try on some size 14 jeans, as a matter of fact, to see if I can fit 14s, because a lot of my 16s are getting too big. The wraps look like that when you have it on, and it shows you there how to put it onto different parts of your body, and you use either their fab wrap or saran wrap to wrap around yourself tightly and let this sit for 45 minutes. You can do one of these wraps every 72 hours, but I do one on my stomach once a week, and it is helping me lose some of that extra fatty tissue under my skin, in my stomach area. And then also, I use this defining gel. Use it in between wraps or just to put it on your skin. Put it on places where you have a lot of loose skin to see if you can get some of the skin to tighten back up. Like here, I put it on my arms, because I don't know if you can see, but like if I put my arm down like that, I still have like a pocket of fat right there, and it's starting to look kind of ripply. And the same on this side. So I just take like a little bit of that and, put it on my arms, and I put it on my hips. In that area, I have a lot of cellulite, and it helps you kind of regain some of that elasticity. The wraps have the same stuff in it that the defining gel has in it, except for the wraps are more of a concentrated form of this, and you can either use this by yourself or use it like in between wraps. Like that's how I do it. I use it twice a day, once when I get up in the morning, and then before I get to bed or after a shower. And these are what the wraps will look like whenever you take them out of the package. They look like that. They just come in this little package. And this was the last one that I had. I used it last night. But I used these products before I had surgery. And I know they do work. Otherwise, I wouldn't blow my money on them. Anyways, but because a lot of us sleevers or people who have had the RNY struggle with loose skin and issues like that, I thought that would be helpful to someone who might be trying to figure out a way to get rid of some of that. And I've been having some blemishes and some hormonal acne stuff going on, and it's been really, really itchy. I normally, after I shower at night, I use this L'Oreal night cream, which works really well for moisturizing. And I use this eye cream by e.l.f. moisturizer like when I get up in the morning. It's Age Perfect Hydra Nutrition. For my lips, because I have severely dry lips, and I've always had dry lips, so nothing new there, is this Strawberry Gum Jeffree Star Sugar Lip Scrub. And it is edible, and it has aloe vera in it, so when you put it on your lips, it makes them just really, really soft and moisturized and all that good stuff. So I use that every day. What the problem was, I think, was more or less the way that I was like washing my face with it, because I feel a lot better since I got this stuff. Is by Biore. It's a Biore charcoal acne cleansing cleaner. and it looks like that. I want to go back and get the scrub too. I will let you know in a couple of weeks how this goes because I've only used it twice. And then I've already used this one time. The L'Oreal came out with some pure clay masks, and they have 3 of them, and this is one of them. This is the charcoal clay mask, and I used it last night. It's to help purify your skin and get all the impurities and like all the junk out of there. It's basically to help detoxify. It does definitely work. It did help out quite a bit. And I noticed that after I washed all this off my face. And by the way, it is extremely difficult to wash off your face. So when I washed it off and I used my toner on my skin, that toner kind of burned. And all the pores are all open and cleaned out and everything. Woo! But yeah. So I will keep you posted on this in a couple of weeks also, because I'm going to use it and kind of test it out and see how that went. I'm doing fine. I am just a tad bit frustrated because earlier this week, I think it was like Tuesday, I noticed that the scale went all the way down to 177.6. Then it shot back up the very next day all the way to 179. And I don't really know what I did. The only thing that makes any sense to me was what I had to eat Wednesday, because I had a breakfast wrap that I made with one of those flatbread things, and then later that night, not thinking, I had a hot dog. Either it was just too much with eating the breakfast wrap earlier that day, or the sodium in the hot dog. I have never had any ill effects or any problems with eating hot dogs, but I just think that day I probably should not have had it. And I also feel like that I may be trying to hold on to some water. I am getting ready to go into Shark Week again. So sometimes I tend to hold on to water as early as 1 to 2 weeks before that actually starts. So I've increased my water intake over, between yesterday and late last night. And so I think that was a help as far as my weight being able to come back down, to at least 178.3 for the week. I'll take that. I mean, I'm not mad. Like, I can't be mad. I lost 72 pounds in 6 months. So there's no way I can be mad at being 173 pounds. It just would have been nice to be the 177. I was kind of mad to see the scale go back up, but I'm still very, very thankful for where I am, because I would not be here had I not had the surgery. And slowly but surely, all our clothes are coming back over from storage and being rewashed and put in the closet. I'm slowly discovering clothes that I didn't know that I had, like, and clothes that I bought and never fit me, or clothes that I had before that were smaller that are fitting me. So I am not needing to go buy clothes. The only clothes that I bought was a dress for the music awards in Chicago in August. I got that, and I got a body shaper to go with it, since it's one of those bodycon dresses. And I got a bodysuit to wear with one of my mini skirts. I really have not been buying a lot of clothes. The only other time that I bought clothes was when I was out of town. But, I really didn't get a lot, because at this point, I'm losing so much weight and so many inches and everything. I'm just melting away. And for that reason, I don't really want to spend a ton of money on clothes. I'm just not into it. And I've got so many clothes in my closet that I could wear before that weren't fitting me, that I'm just being able to fit back into it. So it's kind of like going clothing shopping in my own closet, which is still fun because, I mean, there was a lot of those clothes that I really enjoyed that I couldn't wear anymore, and I missed them. So I'm really glad about that. And my little black dress fits. Here in this video, you will see a video that I also shared on Instagram of that black dress. And my white swimsuit fits. I had another bodysuit that fits now. At the end of this video, there will be like a clothing try on, and it'll be stuff like shirts that now fit me, some jeans. And some of these jeans I had never fit me before, are now too big for me. Low-rise jeans that never did fit me before, now they fit. So you'll see that. I have pretty much added all foods back to my diet. I have even tried alcohol a couple of times. I took like 2 or 3 sips out of a whiskey sour when me and my husband went out for my birthday back in March. I wasn't able to drink any more of it just because I was eating, and at the time I was only 2 months out. And, well, I can't eat and drink at the same time anyway. Like, I just can't, like, there's just no room in my stomach for both. It's got to be one or the other. The other time that I had alcohol was April 27th when I had gone to the Def Leppard and Poison concert. That night, I did drink. I had 4 drinks. The first drink that I got, though, it was a Manhattan. And I noticed very, very quickly, I was just walking up the way, trying to, find where I needed to be to get my seat. And I just, like, took 3 sips out of it as I was walking along. And it started making me feel pretty drunk. So I was like, oh, wow. I think I need to stop and get me something to drink. I mean, something to drink. Something to eat to help me absorb some of the alcohol. I will definitely say that alcohol after surgery is something that you got to be really, 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 really careful with, because it makes you feel drunk faster. Before my surgery, I had one hell of a tolerance for drinking. Like, I could just drink all night, and it would take drink after drink after drink after drink after drink for me to get drunk. I mean, I'll toss down 9 or 10 liquor drinks and still be walking around just fine. Now I would not be able to do that. Because your stomach is smaller, you absorb the alcohol faster, and so it goes through your system. You digest it faster, so it works on you a lot faster. You got to be really, 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 really super careful. And I've never talked about the fact that I did that in my channel before, just because I don't want to advertise drinking alcohol on my channel, or I don't want people to think that I'm advertising drinking on my channel. I just brought it up because I'm 6 months out, and I've tried it. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't hurt me. The night at the concert, I had 4 drinks. But the concert was, I would say, around 4 hours long. So that was 4 drinks spaced apart in a long period of time. And I slowly through the night was munching on the nachos that I had bought myself. So it all worked out. Carbonated drinks. I have tried carbonation twice. One was when my mom was here, and it was some kind of citrus orange. I wanted to see what it tasted like, because it was like an orange mango splash or something. I will say, though, that it definitely gave me this gassy, belchy feeling, and I actually was having a hard time belching up that gas. And it did make me feel kind of uncomfortable. It was bad. The other time that I tried carbonation was one of the drinks I had at the concert was carbonated because it had, I forgot exactly what it had in it. It was a drink, they called it Pour Some Sugar on Me. And it was some kind of liquor mixed with club soda or something like that in it. I think because liquor tends to flatten carbonated drinks. So I think that's why that one really didn't bother me. But yeah, the other one that I tasted when my mom was here definitely um, didn't really agree with me that well. But I do notice though that since my surgery, I can't belch anymore. Like I can burp like a little bit, but I can't really belch. So I kind of understand why they want you to not drink carbonated because I don't know, it's the way your body reacts. Like I can't get rid of gas the way that I used to be able to. And in a way, I'm kind of thankful for it because before when I would belch, it would be this earth-shattering, really gut-wrenching, deep down. It would sound like a monster, or a freight train coming through, or something. I mean, so it was bad. So in a way, I'm kind of glad I can't do it. But in another way, though, I'm kind of not because now it all kind of comes out the other end. I mean, I know, no, TMI. I'm sorry, but I mean, that's the way that it is. That's my experience. So, yeah, I can't belch, and so do I miss carbonation like soda, Coke and all that? No, I don't. I don't crave it. I don't miss it. It really doesn't bother me to not have it. Well, my friend, I sent him a picture, like a self-portrait of myself in the mirror. He said, "Man, what's with all the water bottles in front of the mirror?" I said, "Because when I'm out and stuff, I always get a bottle of water out of the refrigerator whenever I go through the checkout. I get water." He's like, "Well, why water? Why not something else?" I said, "Because I can't drink all that other stuff anymore. I mean, not that I can't drink it. I don't want it. I don't want to do that. I mean, I want to hurt myself, for one. And for two, I don't feel the need to have that stuff. Anyway, it says in my medical weight loss plan I'm not supposed to be having that stuff anyway because of the stomach distress that it can cause." I actually was told in my nutrition guide not to try beef or pork until 6 months out. I have been eating pork and beef since I was 4 months out and having no problems with either one of those because my husband likes to cook roast beef and he likes to cook pork in the pressure cooker, which if you've ever cooked in a pressure cooker before, you know how it makes it really tender and really soft and really juicy, so it never has that dry texture. So I have been able to eat that and I haven't had a problem with it. I haven't really tried steak at a restaurant yet. Most of the time when I'm out, I get fish, like salmon or shrimp, or I get like chicken. And I usually try to find something with a salad. Again, I mean, I don't care whether I have steak or not. I mean, I'm not in a hurry to try it. I don't really care. I will say one thing, the way that I look at food now is a lot different than I did before. The types of food that I want are different. Instead of wanting to eat cookies and cake, I'd rather go in the fridge and get a string cheese and maybe a piece of imitation crab. Another one of my favorites is dill pickles. I like the dill pickle spears with string cheese. I think that's a good snack too. Yeah, protein bars once in a while. Do I eat them every day? No, I don't. When I do eat them, I try to limit it to only one a day because that can add up really quickly with the carbohydrates. So, yeah. I can't really say this enough times. You're probably gonna get tired of hearing me say this. I'm really, really, really super thankful for my progress, and I'm super thankful for what I've gotten out of this journey. I would definitely go back and do it again if I had to. So what you're about to see now is my first body shot and skin flick before my surgery. This is Cheryl from Magical Melody. I'm here with the pre-op VSG body shot. And my surgery is next Thursday, January 5th. I am 250.4 pounds. And I forgot to mention this in the other video that I'm 5'6.5". Here's my front. This is what I look like. And this shirt that I have on right now is a little bit kind of cinching me down just a little bit. Let me move in a little bit closer a little bit. And so I'm going to pull my shirt up. So this is my belly. These are size 22 blue jean shorts. I had, when I first bought these, I had gotten a size 20, but they were so tight, like they were doing one of these numbers to my belly and really just making me look like that, like a big old muffin top, and they were just way, way too tight around my waist. So I had to take them back and get these 22s. And they're pretty comfortable at that size. As I don't like my jeans to be like super tight. I like them to be able to be a little bit loose. And then so here's what I look like on the side, everything like that. So I try to pull my shirt up as much as I can so you can see. These are my arms here, and so yeah, and then my thighs. I have a lot of cellulite around my thighs and around my butt, so I hope that as I start to slim down, some of the cellulite and whatnot will start to go away. It's been about 6 years ago now, but the last time I lost weight, I did notice that some of the cellulite had started to try and disappear a little bit. So I'm going to turn around. I hope that I don't go out of frame when I do this. Here's my back. And then I have the usual, you know, back fat and everything like that. And then this is what I look on the back side. Then here I am, sideways. And like I said, I think that this shirt kind of cinches me down a little bit. It makes me look slimmer than what I actually am. So, you know, don't be too deceived with what you're seeing, because like I said before, people carry weight differently. And I'm one of these people, I have been told by a lot of people, you don't look like you weigh that much. This is my 6-month post-op skin flick. I just decided to wear this spaghetti strap shirt and these shorts. I thought that would be okay because you already saw my swimsuits. I guess I could have worn one of those, but it really wouldn't make much of a difference. So here's what I have for my stomach, and I'm dealing with a lot of this stuff that's starting to hang like right here. And honestly, I had it before I had my surgery, but I would say now it's a little bit worse. You can still definitely see all my surgery scars. This one wants to itch every now and then. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I've got, there's one there, and another one here, another one here, here, here. I think that's it. And yeah, they're definitely still really, really dark, so I may need to start looking into something to help get rid of that. But anyway, yeah, my stomach is a lot flatter, I would say a great deal, than it was the first time that I did this before my surgery. And this is starting to become loose. I can actually grab a hold of it and lift up on it. And those wraps from It Works are helping me sort of target some of this stuff, like the fatty tissue under the skin. I think they say it's submucous tissue. I may not be pronouncing that properly, and if I'm not, I'm sorry. And this is what I have on the side, I was telling you about all that cellulite. There's like pockets. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like pockets of cellulite there. It looks kind of like jelly rolls. And then on my thighs, let me see if I can back up a little bit more. On my thighs, this stuff here is starting to hang some, and then like this part right here is starting to hang. So that's what I'm left with there. And then it's just a side view on my back. As you can see, I don't have that back fat that I did. Like I had before surgery, I had like 2 rolls of it. I had it down here, and then I had it up here. I can still grab something back there, but it's not, it's pretty flat. You know, it's not there. I would say that's probably caused more by my bra than anything else at this point. So, oh, and my arms. I forgot to mention my arms. I definitely could have been a lot worse in this department, so I'm very thankful for that. It's not all that bad. I can probably go do some weightlifting and upper body and get rid of that. But anyway, there you have it. There is my 6-month skin flick. Okay, earlier on in this video was talking about these jeans. They're those kind that are like a low-rise jeans. They only come up to your hip. You're supposed to like normally come all the way up here, but these are lower. And you can see how tight fitted they are. They're more like skinny jeans. And I got these back in 2011. And I was around about the same weight when I purchased them, so I never did understand why they didn't fit me. So maybe I lost more inches this time around. I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, there's a side view of me with these pants on, and then back, and then side and front. So yeah, there might be a little bit of a muffin top there, but I don't think it's anything that would be that visible. I don't know, I had these on the other day and I couldn't really see it that much. I mean, but before it was, like when I first bought these jeans, it was terrible. I just couldn't wear them. I mean, they were just too tight. I could barely button them. Anyway, so there are those jeans. Okay, so these 2 shirts look like something that a little Barbie doll would wear, right? Watch this. Okay, so this is the first shirt out of those 2 little shirts I showed you. It's a halter back. And just looks like this. Very skimpy. This is one of my favorite shirts. I haven't been able to wear this for about 4 years. It fits. I'm so freaking happy. I just could not be any happier about this. Okay, this is shirt number 2 out of those little shirts I just showed you. And again, I have not worn those for at least 4 years, maybe longer. It might have been longer for the other one too. It's just a spaghetti strap shirt. Looks like that in the back. And I forgot to mention before that both of these are built-in bra, so there's no bra. I have no bra on. So I'm really happy about this also. Can't wait to wear it. This shirt is something that I got back about 3 years ago from Rose Wholesale, one of those Chinese market websites where you buy the clothes at an extreme discount, and usually they're like one size fits all, or they're 2 or 3 sizes under what US sizes are. and it's so hard knowing what size will fit you. And this is one that came from Bear, and my daughter borrowed it one time and got a stain on it right there. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I can get that out. But yeah, this is one of those one size fits all. I have never been able to wear the shirt at all. It is still a little bit snug right there, like you can kind of see, because it has like this tight waistband right there, that it is still just a little bit tight. But you know, if I wore some shapewear with it or something like that, then it might try to like hide that, you know. It's not a big deal. It does fit. It's very comfortable up in my shoulders and everywhere else. So I'm happy about this also. I'm gonna probably wear it sometime this summer when it's still warm. This is a sequin shirt that I've never worn. I got it back in 2012, and I think it probably did fit me back then. I don't really remember, but I never wore it. I just never got around to wearing it. And it's kind of see-through, like you can kind of see my green bra through it. Yeah, it's a size large, and this is one example of those stage clothes I was telling you that I have that don't fit me, or didn't fit me, but do now. This is one of those shirts. I probably would wear this to a club one night, or maybe on stage sometime because of the sparkles. But yeah, I just thought I would show you one of these. I have several, but this is just one of them. I'm not gonna show all of them. This video is already really long. Now what you're about to see is footage from Instagram that I took of all my goal clothes. Follow me on Instagram. I'm magical_melody 2017. Hey guys, so this is that white swimsuit I was telling you about in my goals, in my VSG videos on YouTube. As of today, I'm 184.9. That's not my weekly weigh-in. It was just a midweek check. So yeah, this does fit. The only thing I really don't like about it is this here. Like, I feel like white just brings out more of the imperfections that I have. Like, white doesn't complement me that well. But yeah, the swimsuit does fit though. I'm really happy with that. Hey guys, so I wanted to come in and show you this. This is a really tight leotard, like one of those bodysuit things, and I got this on Amazon last summer. It's an off-the-shoulder bodysuit, pretty tight. It says it's a size extra large, and I'm just now trying it on because all our clothes were in storage because of being exterminated and all. So we're just now like bringing everything back over. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. Hey guys, so I'm here with this black dress. In my goals I made in January, I said that one of those goals was to be able to fit into my black dress that I got from Fabletics. This is that dress. It's an extremely tight, body conforming dress. So it says it's a size 2X, but it obviously does not fit like a size 2X. It's extremely tight. I'm a little bit unhappy with this here because since the dress is backless, as you can see, I'm not going to be able to wear any kind of shaper with it. So I guess I'm just going to have to get over how that looks if I expect to wear this dress. But I just thought I would come in. I'm pretty excited about this. Hey guys, so this is the outfit that I'm going to be wearing to my 6-month post-op update. And this shirt used to be really tight. I got this outfit like 2 years ago, but now you can see on how actually big it is back there. And then these shorts came with it, and they never fit me. They never did fit me.
Now they're a little loose. This is another one of those outfits from that company called Fabletics, and as I said in previous YouTube video, that their clothes tend to be pretty undersized, but this outfit is definitely getting too big.
Thanks for watching, and if you're new, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Happy 4th of July.